I need like a little white marker, like, oh, circle here, X here, and okay, maybe not. What is going on again, Nerd Paraders? Thank you guys so much for coming back to hang out with us today. Playing some more ARK Survival Evolved, and we're going to be doing something a little bit interesting today, and it's something that I've never done before. Now, we are in the invisible body shirt today, so just floating head Nicholas, floating around here, and we're going to be doing something that I've had actually a lot of requests to do, but I've never actually done it before, so we're going to try it out. And I want to get your guys' feedback on it, so let me know in the comments what you guys think, if you like this, if we should do it again. But there is a raid going on right now on the server. I am not participating in this raid. It is against two tribes that I am not affiliated with. So what I've been asked to do is to go onto an admin account, which if you're familiar with the way the server's set up, the admins all have separate accounts, so the admins are still able to play on the server. Now, I've gone onto one of the admin accounts, and I am in spectator mode, and I'm going to watch in spectator mode as the raid happens and try to record some of the action for you guys so that you can see a raid going down on the Nerd Parade server that I'm not actually participating in. If you guys like this and think this is cool, it's probably something we'll try to incorporate more often as there's more raids on the server, and we'll wear the floating head shirt so you guys know that we're in spectator mode. We're like ghosts. Oh, we're spectator mode like ghosts. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, looks like a wyvern just died. I am Nick, guys. This is Nerd Parade. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me in this spectator viewership. Let's slow it down here and see. We're gonna check. I'm gonna turn the interface on. I don't know who this was. I don't know who Uhilda is, but we've got the tribe. Rating is griefing. Versus, I don't know where the other tribe is. I don't want to give away their position. Actually, it shouldn't matter. What am I thinking? I don't want to give away their position. No, I don't know where I actually don't know where their position is. Oh, here we go, here we go. Found a guy. Come back here, you. I should be able to lock onto you. I have not done this very much. So, oh, here we go. This is their raid base. Army Farah Fatum. So that's the tribe. This is theirs. Their little raid base, their fob, and all the stuff that they have lined up, ready to hit these guys right over here. Now, this is the first time I've done anything like that. Turn the interface off. So if it's a little choppy in the spectatorship, I apologize because this is all kind of new to me, but we're going to try to get a lot of the action on the cams so that you guys can appreciate it, and let me know if you think it's cool. Alright guys, some action is kicking off. We've got the raiders attacking the base. Oh, it looks like they brought down a Giga too. The raiders are trying to... Oh! They've blown a hole in somehow, and they blasted through and killed their wyverns with poison. Hello. That happened without me even noticing. I wonder how they got that through. Oh, it must have been they must have ran a C4 person up there. They blew out the gates. I must have attached somebody with C4 or did some sort of turtle drop. Yeah, they're running people. It looks like they're running people. I gotta slow down because I'm zooming around too fast. Let's see if we can capture what's going on the assault side. Here's the turtles that they have. But I don't see anybody getting loaded up with C4. That's just what I'm assuming might have happened. But they blew right into their wyvern pen. I wonder if they're actually able to damage that through the wall. I can't check the health on it. We're going to keep an eye on what's actually happening here, so that you guys can get the full perspective. Oh, where are they going? They're basically taking down everything that they can with that poison wyvern, which is a smart strategy for taking out dinos. Poison wyverns versus dinos. Oh, it's getting sniped. Is it coming from this area? Poison wyverns versus passive dinos or stationary dinos. They can wreck them pretty easy. Who's this guy? Let's see if we can latch to him. There we go. We're latched to this guy now. We're going to follow him a little bit, see where he takes us in the raid. Well, I was gonna say, he's not doing too terribly much right there. He's scrambling around. Trying to sniper. This is where they're breaching in from. Let's cut loose. He's hiding. Yeah, he's trying to get sniper position. This wyvern's looking awful bloody. I do better start to force feed or something if he's wanting to make it through. That sniper rifle's taking him down. Let's follow him up. I bet you're trying to force feed. Let's lock onto you if we can. Yep, force feeding. Oh, is there an assault coming? Ooh. Okay, they're going to back up a rock elemental to try to drain some of their turrets now. And there they go. And they're off. Oh, there goes. Oh, Bamboo and Upendi's in on this too. I bet he's C4 bombing. I betcha, I betcha. And there it goes. There's the C4 bomb. Kaploo. Took down that behemoth gate. So it looks like Arma Farita, I can't say their tribe name. Arma and Upendi are taking on Raiding is Griefing at the moment. And Bamboo, who I know Bamboo's tactics very well. He is doing C4 suicide runs, which is an excellent tactic. One of the top metas right now for raiding, in my opinion. The top meta for raiding right now is all about C4, especially with the 70% buff that C4 just received. And the ridiculous nerf that Rockets received. Everything is just basically primitive plus 20% extra damage. It's not... Rockets are not what they used to be. C4 is the king. So I think what they're trying to do, if I'm going to try to guess their strategy, they're trying to breach through this dino pen, use what they can of it. I don't think they knew that this was inside, but use what they can of it for cover to then hit the main base, which is what we're looking at here inside now, where they've got vault drops for turret towers over here. So I'm guessing this small structure is their main base, which I'm going to take a peek inside right now. Doesn't look too main basey. Oh, here we go. Here's the main base. And we're going to see if these guys can do it. Do we need to take a pause here? Oh no, he's doing some stuff on the poison wyvern. He's blasting that dead Giga. I'm going to try to keep it as active as possible. What's the sign say? Don't attack Flop World. Okay. Don't attack Flop World. I'm going to try to keep it as active as possible. When there's breaks in the action, we're gonna take a BRBs so that we can capture as much of their strategy as possible, as much of their assault as possible, and try to keep it as entertaining as possible. Since we have a unique advantage of being in the spectator seat, and we get to commentate. I feel like that dude who like commentates on the NFL or something. Like I need like a little white marker, like oh circle here, X here, and okay, no, maybe not. But since there's the lull in the action, we're gonna BRB in just a second. There's an interesting tactic being employed here. And these guys are using Diplos to soak. I wonder what their saddles are for these Diplos. And I know you could get the health on Diplos relatively high. Potentially just as high as Brontos. I bet these guys got a really good Diplo saddle blueprint and are using Diplos to absorb bullets. And this is quite cheeky. I like this. We might have to use this in one of our upcoming raids. Because they're going out on Gigas. Those Diplos... They're soaking pretty good. And they're mate boosted too. It's pretty smart. And they're not even... One is barely even bloody, so these guys have to have a ton of health. Oh wow, it's really starting to cut loose now. Let me turn off this. What's that Giga? Oh, the Giga's munching the plant species. Okay. Giga's going solely for plant species. Diplos are soaking up the bullets so the Giga doesn't rage out. Smart. I wonder why they're... Maybe there's a guy there? No, I was wondering why they were stopping on that. I guess they just might have gotten stuck or something. Go, Giga, go. Munch that butthole. Let's see what you can do, buddy. Yeah, he's going solely after plant species. Kind of smart, working their way around. Diplo's still soaking. Minorly bloody. And he's starting to walk his way out. With some veggie cakes, you could do some wonders with those guys. That's impressive. Diplo tanks. It's the new meta. The new meta. That Giga's probably got to have a really good saddle on it, too. It's barely even bloody, and it's taking some bullets. It's not munching, though. What are you doing there, buddy? Let's see how these guys are faring. So this is where the Behemoth Gate came down. This side is totally exposed. I don't think that they know that the generator is completely exposed. Oh, there's two. There's a backup generator. Okay. Never mind. Bringing that down would not help the situation for them at all. I'm really surprised that Diplo is still alive. They're both still alive. I wish I could see the health on them. Oh, there you go. He just fired a wild rocket. Let's see if I can lock onto him. He's nakeding it right now. He must have just got killed. There we go. That's going to knock that Diplo out of the water. No? You're not going to repeat fire at that? I figured at least try to... Oh, I think I know what you're going at. You're going after the Bronto? Why, though? He's firing wild. I'm not sure why he would try to shoot the rocket at the Bronto. There he goes, trying to bring down the rocket on the Diplo again. I think he's just using whatever means he has to try to stop this assault. Ooh, nice. He hit it. I wonder if that does any damage. It must if he's keeps throwing. Where's my Rocketeer? Oh, there he is. Oh no, this is my sniper. I don't know where my naked rocketer is. Let's pop off him, see if we can find the Rocketeer. Oh yeah, they're dipping out. They've got the pressure pretty much divided. Air pressure and land pressure simultaneously. It's a good strategy. Like, they're keeping these guys very occupied and not letting up. This is what's making this raid so far so successful. This dude on the Poison Wyvern blasting is keeping everybody scared and knocking the dinos down. If he could position himself a little bit better, he could probably take out what's in this pen. Like, if he was... Let's see, are there turrets over here? No, if he was about in this position here, I think he'd be able to fire safely and take out what was in the pen. He just doesn't realize it. Oh, now the Brontos are coming in. The Brontos have been unleashed. Let the bullet soaking begin. Bullet soaks. If that Giga can come back in, he can really take out those plant species. I think they might only have just the one Giga. Let's check on there. Just the one Giga. Looks minorly bloody. Might need a couple of force feeds, but should be ready back to go into action soon. Oh, you know what? They're gonna Bronto tail whip it. Smart. Very smart. Soaking and plant species destruction at the same time. There you go. Good job, buddy. Let's see what our defenders are doing. I've lost them. I've lost our defenders. Let's turn on our interface here so we can see where they might be hiding at. Their plant species defenses are not keeping these guys at bay. They needed a lot more turrets on their base than what they had. Their turret density was not thick enough to hold off this kind of assault. Let's get our interface cleared. It's more or less crummy. Are they inside their base? Are they holding out inside here? No, I don't see them. Oh, there we go. Here's one. We'll lock onto our... We found our Rocketeer. Oh, there was another bomb right there. I'm gonna break off. Yeah, oh yeah, hello. They just took down a generator. Oh, there's 2 bombs. There's bomb number 2 right there. And turrets only in the center went down because of these 2 generators that I'm sure that they do not know about. Ooh. I don't know why I got nervous. The rock's not going to hurt me. That was relatively amusing. Yeah, they're making some pretty steady progress, and apparently the rock throwing does kill plant species. That answers that question. So now, it looks like for them it's a drain game. They're going to drain what's here on the side, which is not much to drain. Most of it's not firing. They may already be drained. Which ones are actually still firing? I hear them. Ah, here. Is this really the only one still firing? I think that's it. I think they've all but drained the turrets, except for that one. Yeah. They can use the dino pin here now as cover if they choose to. And they could easily go in and take out these wyverns. Oh, this guy must have got killed by the suicider. Yeah, Suicide C4 is the meta right now. This poison wyvern keeping the pressure good on from the air, giving them enough time to prep their ground assault. The Prontos are just hanging out. Oh, there's a dude here. Is this one of our suiciders? Yeah. Oh, it looks like they're actually going in to place C4. And they got wrecked by whatever turrets. That wasn't a smart plan. They should have just suicided it instead of going up there and trying to manually place it. Let's check him. That dude might be going to try to... Oh, he's whistling out. There's our Rocketeer for the defense side. Oh, wait, no, this might not be defense. Let's check. I think, yes, that is our defense side. He's bouncing around like crazy, though. I don't know quite what he's doing. Oh, trying to go after the Quetzal up in the air. Oh, there's going to be a drop, I bet. That's going to hit him. Oh, nope, it didn't. Nope, no drop either. Oh, what are they doing? Are they going to try to C4 bombs away? I don't see any C4 on this player, though. Oh, there comes the lightning wyvern. Time to GTFO. Oh, they dropped a turtle. Did they do any damage, though? They might have dropped the turtle and completely missed. It looks like they did 0 damage with that turtle. Anything else? Oh, no, no. Here's some damage. I didn't notice when that happened. That's probably what the turtle was from. Interesting. Well, nice turtle drop then. You landed it right on top of their structure there, their tower. Looks like they're surveying and regrouping. Oh, they got on the minigun turret to fight off the wyvern. Miniguns versus wyverns. Miniguns are going to win. Oh, he's going to try to poison blast him. There's no rider on it. So unless they move that dude, that poison wyvern can take that. Oh, yeah. Poison wyvern took out the lightning wyvern. They left it out in the open. Rip sandwich. Rip sandwich. Starting to get a little frogs. Little froggy. Can't see what's happening. Let's check on our assault team. Collecting Brontos. I don't see anybody loading up for C4 or anything like that. Turtles aplenty still over here. Yeah, and it's getting foggy. Alright, we're going to let the fog subside. Hopefully they're doing the same thing. And we'll BRBs. They are not waiting at all. They're going in with more C4. He's throwing C4 on the wyvern itself. Oh my god, he just detonated the C4 on the wyvern. They ran a C4 bomber into the side of the wall. They're going exactly what I thought their strategy was. Run through the bird pen, and they're blowing right in through the side. But they don't know that their base is actually up top. So they've blown into just their sub-dino pen where they're keeping their Pteranodons. They didn't wait for the fog. I was hoping they were going to wait for the fog a little bit. They did not wait for the fog at all. But they're punching through. They're punching directly through, which is a very smart strategy. They're outline of sighting most of their defenses by going through the bird pen. I gotta say, they thought this raid out pretty well. This base needed a lot more turrets to make it more defensible. And there's no vaults dropped or anything like that, so it's a relatively one-layer wall. Yeah, one-layer wall. I feel like it's a relatively easy base to get into once you can get past the turrets themselves. I mean, I'm obviously not the one raiding, so it's very easy for me to say that in this seat, but yeah, that's some vault drops would have gone a long way with those fending off some of those C4 suiciders. That's what we're really afraid of with our base, and that's why we built it the way that we did with the multiple layer vault drops and such. Okay, good. The fog's more or less cleared out. We got a clear line of sight now. We can see what's happening. And I bet they're trying to destroy wires with the Bronto tails. I still don't think they know that the Jennies are up on the top. Now they're going after that pack of Rexes. Still with that Poison Wyvern. That Poison Wyvern is the MVP of this raid. It has killed so many of the dinos, of the Defender's dinos. Wow. It's starting to... I was going to say it's starting to wind down, but it's at this point it's just holding this position where their soakers are taking minimal damage. What's hitting them? Oh, it's turrets from the main base. Occasionally, yeah, these turrets back here, and occasionally turrets from the main base are what's actually shooting the soakers. But if they maintain a position over here, I think they can continue to punch their way through. And then they'll realize once they get in here, hey, that base is upstairs. Let's see what our defenders are up to. Oh, they're more or less camping, it looks like. Oh no, wait, what? Oh, some of the stuff got blown up already. Oh, they got a mini industrial forge. Oh, that's what they got when they blew in there. What is this, another chem bench? Yeah, they got a chem bench. So they did get some stuff down here when they suicide bombed in. Let's focus on what's actually happening here. Oh, there goes another suicider. He didn't make it. He did not make it. He got shot too early. Oh, there's another suicider. She didn't make it either. But they're more or less foundation wiping on accident to clear out the bird pen, which is not too good for these guys because it's going to remove a lot of their cover. Is this our detonator? Might be one of our detonators. Where is our defenders at? I just saw the one dude chilling inside. Is he still chilling in here? Is he... I don't know. I lost him. I lost our defenders. Is he over here where he's blasting? No, this Poison Wyvern's just taking out all of the Rexes. All of the potential defenses that these guys have are being annihilated by that Poison Wyvern. Oh, they pulled their soakers back. That was smart, because this is starting to come down. I've lost sight of my defenders. Did they log out? No, they didn't log out. They did not log out. Turning our face back off, so you can get a clear picture of what's happening. Let's check on our assault team. Assault team, what do you got going on? They're loading up turtles for another C4 drop. C4 drop. Let's see, where would the best placed turtle be? They don't have any chain bolas. So they don't have to worry about their Quetzals being chain bolaed when they drop, so they could take their time to line up the drop. Especially now, there's like barely any defenses. If they continue to punch, they might see this and continue to think that they can punch all the way down from it. But the best situation, I think, would try to get here on the corner. If they could manage to line it up just so perfectly that they can get it here on the corner, they could bypass this entire thing, which is more or less useless. There's nothing here that can then stop the turtle drop. There's no defenses there. There's a plant turret, no more turrets, nothing that would be of any use there. So if they could get that right on the corner, there could be a successful turtley drop, in my opinion. In my expert opinion. And we all know my opinion is not very expert. Alright, we're going to let them load up. We're going to check out our defenders again. I'm trying to bounce back and forth to see if I can capture what these guys are doing. But, oh, here's a guy. He was out on the P-Terran. Let's lock onto him, see what he's doing. Are you going to go give him some grief? Where are you going? Oh, I think... Is he fleeing to another base? Oh, I know what he's doing. He's going to Scorched. I bet he's going to try to upload what he can. Yeah, they're taking what they can. Okay, they're more or less giving up then. He's taking what he can, Pteranodon-wise, I think, to the obelisk here to upload it to transfer over to Scorched Earth, which is the other server in the cross cluster. I think he's more or less given up on the raid defense. He's just going to let it happen. Oh, here comes the turtle now. He's just submitting and taking it. Let me gamma down, so it's not so bright. Turtle drop. I bet they're going to hit right on the top there. Oh, maybe they were going to try to hit for the corner. I'd be impressed if they did try to hit for the corner. They're really taking their time to line it up, so they might. Or not. There it goes. Wow. They did try to go for the corner. That was just a narrow miss, though. Still hasn't detonated. I wonder if they'll... Yeah, that still hasn't detonated. They're going to have to either detonate that manually or hope someone tries to munch it. Which is not going to happen because that guy's more or less looks like he's fleeing the server. Alright, we'll BRBs in just another moment when some more action is happening. Right, guys, I think this might be their final push. They've just dropped a C4 turtle, and they're starting to push through. This is how the base is looking so far. And they have missed. They've missed drastically. But they might be able to get some turrets with this one, even though they're not really firing. One or two more turtles might go through here, and then they have made it into the base. But the other guys have more or less fled. I think they might have even logged off. Yeah, they did. They logged off in the waiting, so these guys are just going to try to finish off in the 9 minutes that they have. That turtle was a miss. They're going to have to detonate it manually. Oh, look, it's even got a little smiley face on it. It's a smiley face of C4 that's not being detonated. Oh, there's their Quetzal. I think they're trying to get close enough to boom it. I'm trying to keep an eye on it so we can get that satisfying... No. It's not going. All the turrets are pretty much down. It's just plant species. They may be even be able to make a push to get in there just to loot. I don't think there's any turrets actually active anymore. These guys kept the assault up pretty well. And it looks like they were met with a successful raid. I guess we're not going to get that satisfying boom, but let's see. These guys have logged off on them. Can they get in? Oh, there is a hole in the floor, and their hatch frames are open. They could quickly go in and loot if they wanted to. But yeah, they managed to breach in. I'm kind of impressed that these guys did it, and they did it relatively quickly. I think the video was like maybe 30 minutes in, and just a couple of breaks. Maybe 40 total minutes for this raid. These guys did pretty well, but that's gonna wrap it up, guys. They had a successful raid. The defenders ended up logging out. But let me know if you guys like this type of video in the Spectre mode, where I'm just a floating head Nicholas. Hit the thumbs up for the floating hands of Floaty if you like it, and if you like this kind of thing. We'll try to do some more of this in raids that I'm not able to participate in, especially like right now, because I was just playing, doing some farming, and Six is offline right now. He's having some issues with his computer, so we wanted to try to get some raid action in there, and we want to try to record as much of the raiding action as possible, even if we're not the ones raiding. So if you guys like this, I'll continue to do it. It's kind of an experiment. If you don't really like it, if you're not really into it, you'd rather see the raiding firsthand, then we may do this on occasion for like big raids, still for the server, so people can see the spectator mode viewpoint. But that's only if you guys like it. We'll do more of it if you like it. If you don't like it, let me know in the comments. Please let me know. If this is your first Nerd Parade video ever, guys, subscribe to the page for some more cool videos just like this one. And remember, take care of yourselves and stay floaty head awesome out there. Later.